How important was it to take control of Mount Suribachi?
This was the most important assignment of the whole entire battle, and it was the most critical. It had to be done as quick as possible. It was done in 4 days. There were 8 combat teams assigned on Iwo. The 4th and 5th Division had 3 combat teams, or a total of 6, and the 3rd Division had 2. One of their regiments was on ship and was never used. That was a big controversy, but I won't get into that. From all of these combat teams, our 28th Regiment was picked by General Smith, Howland Mad Smith, to do this, execute this job. And we practiced this thing for nearly a year in the States and on the Big Island of Hawaii. We had a little hill 200 yards high on Hawaii, and they would tape it off and practice this. The 1st Battalion, 28 would do their thing just about every day. By the 4th day, on the morning of February 23rd, a 4-man patrol led by Sergeant Sherman Watson started up the side of the mountain, and he got up to the top and signaled with his hand that there were no Japanese in sight. So the 40-man patrol had been organized and was sitting there waiting at the base, and they started up. They were under Lieutenant Harold Shire, who had been an enlisted man and a raider, and he had been promoted. So by this time he was a 1st lieutenant, and he was the executive officer of Easy Company. I was at the base of the mountain in the middle watching history unfold. They had a small flag with them from Colonel Johnson, the 2nd Battalion Commander, who told the lieutenant, if you get up on the top, place this flag. At 10:30 February 23rd, 1945, the flag was attached to an old water pipe, by the way, with a bullet hole near the top, and raised the flag over the 1st Japanese territory. There had been no shots fired that morning, and it was very quiet all around. We watched this small flag wave, and all the ships began blowing their whistles, and there was a tremendous shouting at the base of the mountain. I was told by men of the 27th Regiment who were fighting up north that they heard all the noise and turned around to see the flag. One unit of the 27th made 200 yards that day. This is a flag that we were excited about. The Navy Secretary James Forstall was out there, and he called Colonel Johnson and requested the flag. Colonel Johnson said, that SOB will not get that flag. That's our flag. He sent his adjutant down to the beach to obtain a larger flag. It measured 8'6" by 5'6", and about 12:30 that day we saw the patrol lower the 1st flag as the 2nd larger flag was raised by a different group of men of the Easy Company 2nd Battalion. We did not know about the events of the 2nd flag until we came back to Camp Tarawa in April. However, after 64 plus years, this flag has become the Marine Corps, and along with the statue is forever a symbol of Marine Corps valor. In the 4-day battle for Mount Suribachi, ALP 13 called in several airstrikes. 2 are mentioned in a number of books about Iwo Jima. One occurred on D+1 the 2nd day early in the morning. Since we were in the middle, we were requested to knock out a machine gun nest that was 200 yards from the base of Mount Suribachi. They had a tunnel that went back underneath the mountain. I have included a copy of this airstrike from the Marine Archives, Quantico, Virginia, in your packet of information. The plane shown is Tail End Charlie, the last plane of a 5-plane airstrike with 5 500-pound bombs. Note the puff of white smoke. The 3rd Battalion then made 100 yards to the base. The next day they made the other 100 yards. On D+2, our ALP called in a 40-plane airstrike on the top of the mountain crater. The sides were strafed also. On this occasion, all the napalm bombs functioned. However, one plane had a malfunction and hit the edge of the mountain up on the crater up there. It burned all the way down to the bottom. The 2nd Battalion people were able to move out of the way. I sweated bullets on this one.